All right. So today was a pretty tough day. Down about $700 on the account at around 1,162.06 equity. And I'm going to be showing you guys my executions. I basically fucking gambled today and was not confident in any of my entries. And I don't know, I could not navigate the market today, and that was really tough for me. But I'm just making this video in hindsight, obviously, because today was just horrible. Didn't follow any of my rules. I gambled. So I'll go over my first trade. My first trade initially was based off. Let me see if I can pull up ES here. I don't know why it's not working. Hold on. Let's see if we can. All right, so first trade today will go on the 1 minute. Go back and look through my fucking shitty executions. Okay, so a lot of my buys today was heavily based off SMT, and right here at this low, I did see this SMT right here between the indexes, and initially I took longs here, and then I put my stop right below the SMT low, got stopped here. Then I went in for more buys right when we took this low, right here, and then I got stopped again. And then right here, I wanted sells, but I immediately just got out of my position. Here again, you can see the same thing, just immediately got out of my position again. And then right here, I realized that I didn't want to enter because after this, I was pretty much done for the day, but entered again. And then what really messed me up were these shorts. So initially I had the right bias, I had the right short bias, but I just didn't pay attention to time. And I took this loss right here. My stop was right above here because I thought we had this bearish SMT up here. So initially I'd shorted here, and then I took more buys here for some reason because I thought I wasn't done trading against order flow, and I got fucked here again. So I think overall what I did wrong today was I didn't wait for my setup to present itself. I didn't wait for time to present itself. I just entered based on just random SMT. And like I said in like a lot of my videos, random SMT is not something that you can just enter on. It needs to be time specific. And initially, the reason why we were short bias today is this SMT here inside the -2, -2.5. But overall, I just need to really work on trading without emotion and just not worrying about the chart and not trying to make back my losses and be greedy and just get off for the day. I think at the end of the day, today I gambled a lot, over traded, and went against a bunch of my rules. And as you can see, we are dumping here off this retrace level, but it's just overall, it's just really, it's sad to see that you work so hard and you put all this time in and you put all this effort, and you can't even get anything out of it. You still make the same stupid mistakes. So for me, it's just a matter of when will this stop? When will I finally learn to just trade this account like normal? I'm going to be honest with you guys, I've never been in profit on this account, and I've been trading it for over 40 days. So I think what I want to do is I want to have a fresh start. I want to just be very clear in all of my intentions that I want to trade to the best of my ability that I can, and I think that is just focusing on certain time elements and just waiting for the setup to present itself. And I did take longs today right here around this SMT, but overall, just when we come up and swept this high, I still wanted to enter short, but I just still lack the conviction of time and understanding when we're supposed to do this. So initially, you can see we have this double SMT at this high and this high, but this high sweeps this high, so we have sequential. And overall, this is what led to the dump today and the distribution. So I think at the end of the day, I could just really work on just focusing on time better and intraday trading, not being so heavily against myself and not sticking, because overall my bias was we were going to hit these Monday highs. But on a classic expansion week like we have today, it's highly unlikely that we are going to go print this high, even though I don't really like Monday to be high of week. So I was hoping Wednesday would come up, form some SMT with these highs. But overall ES just looked like the better pair. And, overall you can see the dump that we had inside of this premium of the weekly range. So overall, I was married to my bias. I wasn't, being rational and being dynamic and fluid with my bias. So I kept trying to long, thinking that we'd hit these highs, but I need to understand that intraday bias can change and that you need to be able to adapt to those changes. And this is just something that not a lot of people talk about and not a lot of people show. But at the end of the day, I just want to be transparent with you guys and show you guys that not everything I do is going to be perfect, and not everything, not all of this stuff I'm actually, doing correctly. And there's a lot of room to grow, I think, as a trader. And I think understanding and realizing that, these things can happen a lot of the times, and you will get, caught, standing, holding the bag, thinking that price is going to go higher. But as soon as you see a signal where you think we might have topped like SMT above the 930 open, area of retracement above the weekly open, and overall I just had a more bullish bias after this low today. So I think overall it's just better to just be dynamic with your trading and just not marry the bias, I think, with what was the lesson today. And over trading, once you're done, once you're done trading, you just need to understand to just get off the charts and just, reflect instead of making rash decisions and, punishing yourself by entering more trades when you knew you shouldn't have. And just kind of understanding overall, I just need to be better, and, I need to be more in sync with order flow, and I need to just not be scared, and I need to just trust my analysis and trust that, I have a model that gives me a trade every single day. But it doesn't mean that you should go abuse it and just try to just trade, overtrade just to trade the chart. You need to just trade the chart. Don't worry about your P&L. As long as you see stuff aligning on your chart is when you should execute. And I think overall, I'm going to try to bring this account back. It hasn't hit its drawdown. I'm only, down maybe half of my account. But I think overall it's important that we, take these lessons, we journal them, and, we come back stronger, and we understand that, yes, we came unscathed today, but it could have been a lot worse if I had just continued feeding into that fear and that emotion. And I think overall that's what we as traders need to just identify, that we're going to have weak days. There's going to be days where we're not going to feel our greatest, and we're going to, be blindsided by our draw on liquidity and think that price should go there. But in reality, price doesn't care about what you think, and price is going to do what price is going to do, and the nature of it. So all of that in confluence, especially with this devil's market 6 p.m., very little to no wick, all of this move up right here, you can see clearly that we have built up liquidity. So, looking for shorts was the move today, and I'm very glad that I did come out of this, still with my account left. But I think it's just important to understand that we can't just let these losses, stick in our brains and be like, okay, it's fine, it's just a loss. We need to just journal them. We need to, as traders, we need to just, understand that there's always going to be another opportunity like this. It's the first week of the month. There's going to be way higher probability going into quarter two towards the end of June, and that's basically it for today. I don't want you guys to think I win all the time. I don't. I take fucking so many losses. And maybe I'm not qualified to teach a lot of you, but I love doing this shit at the end of the day. And I really love trying to, use my skill to help other people. But I want you guys to understand the transparency that I'm trying to have here, and that not everything is going to be, butterflies and rainbows, especially with how clear price action is today. You can just look back in hindsight and be like, wow, I just didn't take advantage of what was put in front of me, and I kept counter trading against the trend. And I think overall that's just, what you need to just understand that and just journal that and take into account that trading is like that sometimes. And sometimes we're going to encounter areas where, we're vulnerable, and it's about understanding those vulnerabilities and trading and turning them into winning opportunities to really make money in this marketplace. And no thumbnail today, no editing today, guys. This is raw, just my thoughts speaking, sitting here with you guys. And we're going to come back better, and we're going to do better, and we're going to try to just, take this as a learning moment like we always do, and come back stronger. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll take it. See you guys later.